So the other day I was going through some of my old files, trying to organize everything and save some space and move video files over to my external hard drive and stuff like that. And I found a video that I recorded near the end of 2019, sometime at the end. It could have been a year ago. It's November currently. So about a year ago, I filmed this video just talking about some stuff that I was thinking about or feeling at the time, and I was watching it on my computer because I didn't remember filming it. And it's really interesting. I was kind of like mesmerized. That's a weird word to use, but I was so caught up watching and listening to myself back then because it really, I think, showed where I was mentally at that time. And I decided that I think I should post it now because I didn't post it before. I'm pretty sure I didn't put it in any vlogs. I filmed it in order to put it in a vlog, but I think in the editing process I decided to leave it out. But now I think that it is a great representation of what my mental state was kind of like at the time and what led me to decide that this year, 2020, I was going to change my life and fix some of these things and that I was struggling with and kind of pick myself up and get on the right path. So I want to share it now because we're coming to the end of 2020, and at the end of this year, I will be filming a video talking about how the year has gone for me and summing up what I've been working on and what has changed and in what ways I'm better off now. That video will probably come maybe at the beginning of 2021 though, but it will be about this year. And so I want to upload this video so that you can see the before and after. So you can see what I was thinking and why I felt like I needed to do this, like I needed to improve my life quickly, or else I didn't know how I was going to get through another year feeling like there was no hope, sort of. So if you watch this video and you get through it, remember or listen to what I'm saying, because then at the end of the year when I talk about how I'm better now or how I've improved in my life or how my life has improved, I guess I'll say, that's what I want. I want you to be able to see the difference. Because I see the difference, because I can feel it. When I watched this video and then also just looking at all the videos before this year, it's like I am a different person now. And it feels like it's been a long time. It doesn't feel like it's only been a year that I've changed in. It feels like this is been years and years of work, and it has been. It's taken me years and years to pick myself up. So the work, even though it wasn't seen for many years, I was mentally putting in the work to be able to do what I've done this year and improve my life. So the things that I'm talking about in the clip that I'm going to show you, that was part of the work. That was part of the progress in getting myself in a better mental state so that I was prepared to get the physical part of my life in order. So I think it's really important. I like what I had to say in that video, and I think it means more now to me than it did at the time. I've just decided to upload it now to kind of show where I was. So the camera that I used for filming this video, though, is a different camera than the one I'm using right now, and it's not as good. I mean, it's a decent camera, but this is why I got this new one, because that other camera was starting to have some flaws. Big thing is the focus goes in and out. That's the thing. So if you have watched my videos for a while now, you will remember the focusing in and out and the little noise. So you're going to have to watch it again if you want to watch the rest of this video. You're going to have to suffer through the annoying focus. So I apologize that we're bringing this back, but it's in this video, and also the color changes, the light or something. For some reason the camera flickers between I don't know why it does that, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So I'm sorry about that. Watching it was annoying to me because I had to watch that bad camera quality, but listening is the important part, so I apologize for that part. But besides that, I hope you enjoy. I hope it's not too weird to see how I was at that time, but it's a part of the process. So anyway, I guess here's the video of me about a year ago. I know it's been a long time since I've vlogged. It's been a long time since I've uploaded a video. And it's been a long time since I've picked up the camera. My hair has gotten very long. I'm sorry I'm blurry, but my hair's gotten really long, and I actually like it for the first time, I think, ever, that I've liked my hair long like this. And I don't brush it, that's why it's kind of messy. I actually really like it, especially today. It looks good, but yeah, I don't brush it because I like it messy looking and I like it wavy. And there's so much that I could talk about while I'm sitting here, but we're gonna hold that for later. But there is a lot of stuff that I can talk about, a lot of stuff I've been wanting to talk about because I've been away from making videos for so long now. I guess we'll just make this one video and we'll chat for a little bit. I mean, there's not much to say, but see, now I don't want to talk. Now that I've decided to try to talk, I don't want to. I guess it's just a lot has been happening for the past couple months, and I've changed a lot in the last couple months. I think in a good way. I think for the better, definitely, but it's just a lot. And I don't really want to talk about all of it, I guess. But I am here. Still have things going on. I really don't want to talk about everything. I don't want to... I don't know. I'm not going to upload this video. I know I'm not. I guess if I'll say anything, my perspective has changed so much in the past, I mean, just the past year, but especially the past couple months. This whole year, 2019, my thoughts on certain things have changed a lot in the way that I think about certain things. I mean, my opinions have changed, just everything. And I don't really want to speak on all of those things right now, but it's interesting. Maybe it's just growing up that happened. But it's changed a lot, and I think it's because of different influences, listening to different kinds of people, and cutting out some things that I don't know, some groups that I was involved with on the internet. Not groups. I never talked to anybody on the internet, really. Never. I've never been one of those people that had an internet friend. Never. I just kind of hang out on my own things on the internet. But certain people that I watched on YouTube or different things, communities people call it, but they're not really communities. All that stuff. My opinions changed so drastically from a lot of that stuff due to other influences like radio or podcasts or different stuff. My opinions have changed so much that a lot of the people that I watch on YouTube, I just started to disagree so much with the things that they were all about. I was just like, I'm out. Like, this is bad stuff. I really think the internet is really bad. I think it's really, really, really messed up a lot of things about, I don't know, this world. So anyway, the internet is poison, and I hate it. So I like unsubscribed from a lot of people, and just a lot has changed. Like there's so much I couldn't even talk about everything that's happening that's changed in my life. Also, I unfollowed a ton of people from Instagram. I was following like 170 something people on Instagram. Was it? No, it wasn't 170 something. It was 700 something. I have a picture. I have a screenshot. Let me make sure I get the number right. Okay, here we go. 743 people I was following. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see that, but I was following 743 people. And I was just like, I don't want to follow people anymore. The internet has honestly, like, I don't want to go into detail about things, but the internet has like really harmed my like life and my way of like seeing myself. And it's just, and every time people would talk about that stuff like online and talk about how the like internet or Instagram is bad, I was always like, nah, like it's not that bad, like it doesn't really mess with me. But then I was like, honestly, it does, because I was wasting so much time following people that I was trying to use as inspiration to change myself. Like, I have a lot of weight issues, like problems with my weight and the way that I see myself because of my weight. I have for like a long time, and the past like 3 years I struggled a lot because of other things as well, but those things didn't help with my weight, and then I gained a bunch of weight, and I was like stuck cycling through like gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, but always staying at a weight that I didn't like. And I was so insecure, so like it horrible. I just like, and so I would like follow people online that were like at the weight that I would want to be, because I wanted to use them as like inspiration to, or motivation, not inspiration. And so that I was doing that, it's fine. And so I always felt like I was in control of my relationship with the internet. But then, as I've started to finally notice, I guess it's kind of like waking up to understanding the impact of certain things that I don't want to talk about right now, certain groups, certain types of people, and certain ideologies on the internet that are really harming certain types of people, especially certain types of young women. I'm becoming a feminist again, and I will possibly make a video about this topic in the future. It's going to be a long video and go into a lot of detail about this stuff, but right now I don't want to talk about it. But I kind of woke up and realized there's a problem. This is a really, really, really bad thing. This is a big problem. This thing that you probably don't know what I'm talking about, and I don't want to go into detail, but I was like, there's an issue, and I hate the internet because this is really bad. And then I realized, I don't know, I've always thought of things like when we watch TV shows or movies and these characters that we think are really cool and they're doing cool stuff, they are actually living their lives and they're not on phones looking at other people living their lives. And I know it's hard to hear when you like the internet and you like to watch other people's lives and you don't want to think it's a bad thing, but it kind of like isn't great that we waste so much time. It's not even just about wasting time, it's just there's these people that we will never meet in our lives. And if keeping up with their stuff doesn't benefit our life, then what's the point? So the first thing I did was clean out my Instagram, and I unfollowed a ton of people, like strangers and stuff, that didn't impact my life, because I didn't want to follow other people anymore. How can we be original when all we do is look at other people doing things? I don't know. A new goal of mine is to try to do things that don't involve watching other people. I want to do things that are just me, and I don't want to do things to show other people. I haven't posted on Instagram in a long time, and there's not really any reason to that other than I just don't feel like it, and I also don't take really any pictures of myself anymore, because I went through so much time of being so extremely insecure about how I look that I didn't even want to take photos of myself, let alone share any photos that I had, because any photo that I took of myself was usually to document how horrible I looked, in my opinion, and so that in the future I can look back on that. But it was only for me to keep, nothing that I would ever share, or that I wanted to share at the time. So I didn't have any photos to post online, because I was like, well, I haven't looked at myself and thought, I look good, I'm going to take a photo. So I didn't have any photos, so I had nothing to share. So that's really it. And now I just don't have any desire. Even photos that I take of myself that I do like now, I just want to keep them for myself. I don't have that same desire to post on Instagram. And I think I will again, possibly. I didn't want to delete my Instagram. I didn't want to stop all that. I just haven't felt like posting. And so I cleaned, first of all, I unfollowed a ton of people. So I went from 700 something, whatever that number I told you, 700, I was following 700 something people, and now I'm down to 91. I'm following 91 people, could go up or down. I really don't want to go above 100. So I unfollowed a bunch of people. I unfollowed a bunch of people from high school or my school, and that I didn't, that I was never even friends with. People that I thought, I want to keep up with their stuff because I'm curious, and we knew each other, like they went to my school. And then I was like looking through all this stuff when I was really trying to, because it was hard to really cut down the people that I was following, the number. When I was really going through it, I was just like, why do I care? Why should I follow you? We weren't friends. Why does it matter? Why do I really have to keep up with your life? If your life isn't involved in mine, what's the point? Why do I need to keep up with you? I never see your posts anyway, and I don't even care. And I'm not going to like your posts if I see them, because why? We weren't friends. So what's the point? So then I was just like, I'm going to unfollow you. And it was hard to be like, I knew you in school. We weren't friends, but I knew you, and I knew who you were. And I have memories of you, but I don't want to follow you anymore, and I'm not going to anymore. So I unfollowed them, and I unfollowed a lot of strangers, and I unfollowed a lot of celebrities that I was keeping up with. And now I only follow a couple celebrities that I still want to see posts from, and maybe like 2 to 3, just a couple strangers, and then mostly just my friends that I actually know, or friends that people I used to be friends with, and now we're not close, but I still care about them. Like, people that I actually knew and talked to. So I just see the things that are kind of valuable in my life. And then I cut down my posts. I probably had like over 1,000 posts, and now I have 415 posts. I didn't delete them. I just archived a lot of my posts that I just was like, I just wanted to cut it down. I just wanted to minimize a lot of the stuff in my life that, I don't know. I just wanted to cut it down. Then I unsubscribed from a lot of people on Instagram, YouTube. I unsubscribed from anybody that watching their life did not benefit mine. So anybody that I'm still subscribed to, it's either for information, like knowledge, like podcasts or things that or people that I actually learn from, or I'm subscribed to people that are entertaining to me, people that I actually like to watch them for entertainment, and that benefits my life, you know? And then I unfollowed a lot of people on Twitter. Not that I was following that many, but I just cut it all down. I just want to cut it all down because I hate the internet. And eventually I'm probably going to drop completely off the internet because I think it's bad. I think it's bad. I think the negatives are outweighing the positives of the internet. I think it's bad. So, basically, I've just changed a lot. I've changed a lot in the past couple months. And I almost don't even feel like the same person anymore. After high school, I changed in a bad way, and I hated myself a lot. Like I had problems with myself in high school and all that, but then when I went to college, I just became so insecure and all of my problems were just so much that I didn't feel like myself, because I felt like who I was in high school was better, and who I became in college was somebody I never dreamed of being. And then, but I've always had the goal of improving myself and being better and being who I want to be. So I've always been goal oriented in that way. Keeping, not letting go of hope or whatever. Not to get too weird, but so I never was going to give up. But for the past 3 years, it was really bad. And it was horrible. And now I feel like I've changed again, but I've come to such a better place with myself, with my body, and with my life. And I don't care about all the same things that I used to care about. And I don't know. I'm finding more peace with myself and my potential or my future, because I think a part of it is letting go from comparing my life to anybody else's. I still have dreams, and I still see certain people or celebrities or different things, and I think, I wish I could be like them. I want that life. I still want to perform. I still want to make music. I would love to, but I don't even know how to play any instruments. So I can't just dream, make something happen. I'd have to work for it. And if it happens, that's great. But if it doesn't, I've come to find more peace with that, because I think that living a normal life is fantastic. I think because of the internet, we have kind of been raised watching famous people, and so we all think that we want stuff like that. We want fancy clothes and a fancy life and money and fame, and we want to look cool all the time, and we want success. And there's nothing wrong with striving for success, but I think there's something wrong when we fear having just normalcy. I think that is not good, because odds are a majority of people are gonna have just a normal life. And if we think that's bad, that's not good. So a part of finding some peace with my life is when I started to pay attention to normal people and not pay attention to famous people as much. And I still have dreams of certain successes that I could have. But if none of that happens, I think I'm okay with just a happy, normal life. And I think the way that the internet or certain people have made normal life seem bad, I think that's just bad. I think a lot of traditional things are seen as bad, but honestly, traditional things have been around for a long time and they've brought people happiness and peace for a long time. And we're trying to turn the world upside down and change everything that we know about human beings and people and families and business and countries and economies and products, and we're trying to turn it all upside down, and I think we're actually harming ourselves because of it, because we're trying to deny our certain just simple pleasures in life. And I just want to sit back and relax now. I don't want to I'm tired of fighting crazy things, and the internet tries to pull you into that, and I hate it. So that's basically it. This video's long and I don't really want to talk about anything else, but I'm here, I'm growing up, feeling better, finding a good footing a little bit, and I got AirPods, so that's fun. And I've been listening to a lot of music. So yeah, I just think, honestly, if you can just come to a place where you just breathe and you say, I'm gonna get up in the morning, if you find a job that you enjoy, but not because it's your dream job, but a job that you enjoy because you like the co-workers and you like the environment, if you can find that and just be like, I'm not rich and famous, but I've got my family and my friends, and I wake up and I can do yoga and I can listen to music and eat great food and driving is a big pleasure thing for me. If I can just drive, and if you just accept certain things in your life and stop trying to fight against it, it honestly brings you so much more peace. And I tried to fight it for a long time, but I don't know, it's just so much better to just relax. And the internet just makes you want, like, it just tries to tell you to fight everything. Anyway, they treat it like it's all a big war, like it's all a big conspiracy war, the internet. I hate it. I'm still like trying to better myself always, and I have lost some weight, so I'm really excited, and I can talk about that later if I want. But I have been successful in losing weight these past couple months, so I'm feeling a million times better in that realm or whatever as well. I mean, I can actually wear my clothes now. I don't know. I'm gonna have to talk about that later because this video is long. But I have lost weight and I'm super excited. And I've been feeling a lot better because of that. So just pick your fights. Pick the things you want to work on with yourself. But don't try to fight the whole world. I hate that. Like, it's just not good. It's not healthy. Like, it's just not healthy. It's not healthy for us. And we're all trying to fight something. I don't think it's good. Relax. So I'm going to set up my AirPods. Thanks for listening. I'll see you later. I'm still here. I'm not giving up on YouTube. Nobody needs to watch. I just want to make the videos for myself. I don't like the internet. I just do this for myself. You don't have to watch if you don't want to. Alright, I'll see you later. It's been great. I'll be back. I don't know when, but I'll be back.